So hi everyone, Sebastien, welcome back in another video. So in today's video I'm going to do a little bit of a review on the new Monster Cell Week, which has some of the most powerful monsters in the game, and you can get them basically for free if you have enough gems. Now in my case, I won't. There's one which I would try to get, definitely. We'll do some Era Sagas, I will try to complete literally every one I have, just to get that monster, but you know, you should definitely spend some gems for a monster that you either need to. But I mean, let's start from the main ones, which are CERUB, CUPID, and ELFERA. These two are some of the most powerful attackers in the game. CERUB CUPID is very cool because he has Pierce as a permanent trait. He has various extra turn skills which apply from Blind, Sunburn, Ignite. Then he has two AoE skills, one that applies Burn and one that applies Sunburn. And it's such a good monster. It's like the most used monster in the meta right now. So yeah, definitely a really good entry for this PvP if you want him, because he is definitely like dominating PvP. Next we have ELFERA. ELFERA is also an insane monster. She has a Pierce Stealthcaster and she can also apply Pierce as a skill which applies Pierce to itself, so yeah, that's definitely a strong point on her part. Anyways, she has such an insane damage output. She has some skills which deal like massive dark damage plus removes 30% of the life of the enemy monster, which is very good. You can deal with a rank with I don't know, like a rank 3 version of ELFERA. I think you can deal about like 600k 600k damage, which is insane for a monster which is almost 6 months old right now. Next we have Isabeth, or Isabeth, where you want to call her. She's a good support, but you don't really need to buy her. Plant Domination is a good attacker, but they want to like give him away in every single case. Like, there's 1,000 events when you can get him. There was the summer event a little before, and now there's this event where you can get him. Like, it looks like they're trying to give it away, so yeah. Then you have Zyron the Great. Zyron the Great is not good both for the monster but for the relics you get. So you can actually get a talent, his talent from Zera Saga, which gives anticipation to the wearer at the start of every battle. You know that anticipation is very good. You can start the battle with anticipation on CERUB CUPID, and monsters like Amania, Teddy Bomb, Shadow Nia will be in absolute danger because you start off, you block their extra turns, and they mainly use extra turns on that monsters for sure. So yeah, that's definitely a very good pick. He can be very good if you can get his talent. Although still think that CUPID or ELFERA are better. If you already have those, the talent for Zyron is better. Then we have P3R3. Spoiler alert, next season we're gonna get a book where he's actually needed if you want to complete that book, but it's not really the best book ever, but yeah. Then you have Xmas. Xmas is a pretty cool monster, I guess. He was a Christmas themed monster. It's the first one that can apply multiple effects at once, but it's pretty odd to explain. It's not the easiest mechanic to explain to someone, so yeah, I mean, he basically can apply some negative effects. He can apply some a decent amount of tortures and stuff. We can skip these monsters because they're not good. Jack Rosael is very good, but I don't think he's gonna get used long term, so I'm gonna skip him. Malarian is very good, not because of the monster, but for the talent you get. With him you actually get face shield, because if you have any monster from the Metro era, you can actually have this talent which for 3 damn uses, you can actually bypass that. You get positive effect protection and evasion, and the evasion lasts for 2 turns. So you're gonna be protected for everything unless someone double cleanses you for 2 entire turns, and plus it heals a lot. So yeah, that's an incredible thing. Then Malfidor, don't really need it. Don Canaan is good for the bounty hunt. This monster can apply guard on hitter, and knowing that with him you can get a talent which applies guard down, you can use that mechanic to actually, have triple damage against the fugitive. So if you want him for the bounty hunt, get him for sure. I've been using him since the start, and I really love him. So yeah. And then we have UV Fusion. She is a decent support, but I don't think you need her because there's way better options. I mean, there's Shadow Nia, which is better. There's Amania, which is better. Yeah, there's thousands of better options than UV Fusion. So yeah. Tusk is also pretty powerful for the bounty hunt. He can apply bleeding and bleed hater to himself, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Moving on, now we're on to Corrupteds. Now you mainly don't want to get a lot of monsters from the Corrupted era, but in my case, you could want to get Sensei Pandakin, which is basically like the talent you get is probably the best talent ever. You get Unrelenting Assault, and if you're asking what Unrelenting Assault is, you basically, if you damage enough an opponent so that it has less than 75% of its life left, you get an extra turn, and you can get up to 3. So you can get 3 extra turns if you get a monster under 75% on life, which is so good. Like, even a support monster can do that. You don't need an attacker, you can have a support monster do that. Also, the talent deals, I think, up to 60k damage, so if you have a rank 5 monster wielding it, you can deal up to 60k damage, which is amazing, really. So he is worth it just because the talent, and it's that good, really. Next off, we have Pure Pandaf. He is definitely the best monster of the Corrupted era, in my opinion. You can get him, just the fact that at rank 5, you start off with Pure Pandaf with evasion to all allies. That's already insane. Like, and knowing how good of a skill set this monster has, it's underwhelming really that people don't use him that much. So he can control, he has random control skills. He has a skill which applies a random control skill to an enemy and then to all enemies, which counters dodge area. He can apply cooldowns to all enemies, he can apply a random control to one ally and also give immune to control to all allies. He can turn transfer to one ally and remove negative effects. He can remove negative effects from all allies, he can apply damage protection, torture immunity. He has basically everything, and he's definitely an insane monster. Next up, I really don't think you want to get any other monsters from this era. Then we have this part, which is the Cosmic era. Honestly, you can ignore this one. There's not even talents that you can get. There's some original mythics, and last but not least, there's legendaries, which are kind of useless. Now, as you can see, I don't have enough gems, but I really want to get ELFERA. So I'm gonna spend what I can now, and now I have 70. Which, fun fact, I actually managed to get the 50 I've already had from the, like I genuinely said, you remember the fact that you can get a chest on the live duels. You could get a chest that gives 50 cells from a random monster of that era. In this case was the Doomed era, and I just said like it's gonna give me ELFERA cells, and here they are. So here we go. I'm incredibly happy that they're putting her out. I really want this monster because I like her so much. I like what she can do a lot, so yeah, that's mainly what you want. And yeah, really, there's no one else you should really purchase because it's still a hefty amount of gems. The ones you really want is CERUB, CUPID, ELFERA, maybe Zarin the Great, and no one else really. So yeah, of course, if you want to take any other monster, you're very much free to do so. It's just, the most convenient ones are those. It's just an advice I'm giving away, so anyways, first of all, sorry for not uploading in a while, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, this is it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.